Batman. Joker just put me on acid. You on the way like a maverick. We need to make something happen. Batman.
On the library. So, the only thing I noticed is that just try walking down a road and then looking at people's faces, just like not on your phone. And then you notice how there can be a world of so many people and everyone's kind of like on their own still. And you don't know what each person is going through or if they're okay. Yeah, that's just what I thought about this morning, because sometimes you see people and you kind of assume you know what's going on, but you really don't. But anyway. I'm not here to define what life is for you. I'm here to ask your perspective. Now, let's look at it from one perspective. Today, a lot of things got overwhelming. I felt like I couldn't breathe again. But a friend of mine reminded me to remember who I am, who we are. When I get this way, I imagine myself on a balcony, staring down at the world. I find myself in the midst of billions of people, and I'm this tiny little being living in my own bubble. All of a sudden, my problems don't seem so heavy anymore. Because guess what? I don't feel sorry for myself. We don't get to choose what family we're born into. We don't get to choose what baggage comes with us. We don't get to predict unforeseen events. All we get is will. The will to live, the will to survive. Let's go way back to the past. If you're a baker's son, you might just be a baker. You spend all your life baking. Or are you going to enlist and fight for your colony? Or are you going to take care of the kids, hoping your husband gets home? Or are you going to trade your only beat pair of sandals for medicine for your son? We forget how far we've come. We forget how people have fought so we could live. When I think of all the things wrong with me, I also think of all the things I should be grateful for. Because someone out there is looking in your window, wishing they could watch a YouTube video. We know life is hard. We know life is unfair. We know this. But we're always so hard on ourselves.
To fully experience this journey, I feel like we all need to first understand ourselves, see ourselves and see what we are and accept what we are. When you accept yourself and yourself, we can go through life. We can make our reality, we can accept our journey, we can make our own journey.
My life is so complicated. They bullied me a lot. I take every step every day toward my dream. I always dream to be this legend that people are gonna remember.
In a room full of people, we can feel so alone and so disconnected. It's a mess, the world is a mess. But it always has been. This generation, we're too soft. Not that the fault is ours though. A world where we can look for every and any excuse to justify stupidity and call it being smart. We let our phones use us and not the other way around. We have to call ourselves weird to explain how different we are. Where numbers of likes matter and schools see you as a letter grade. It's sad because I was being treated well when I got A's, and I dropped my grades at some point, and all of a sudden I wasn't worth it anymore. I remember being kicked out of chemistry for the entire year. That was kind of funny. I was acting out because I was hurt, But I guess the world doesn't really care about you. The world doesn't care if you got problems. So it's really up to you, it's up to us, to not feel sorry for ourselves and understand that regardless, we're worth it.
In doing your bit to be a master in what you are helping the rest of us. So perhaps life is beyond one lesson. Life is knowing what your role is and mastering it. And by mastering it, making everybody's life better. When one master is created, the entirety of an existence is uplifted, even if by just one.
You know why they want us to go to school, get a job, work, save, and then die? It's because it's the easiest way to teach life. How can you tell billions of people that they should drift and find where they fit in? Havoc, right? Let's see. Easy way means job security at least. Maybe you get to eat a nice Sunday dinner. Maybe you get a nice day off work. Maybe you take a trip to the neighborhood park on vacation. Maybe you never learn a new language, and maybe you take out your frustration on others. Who knows? Because I guess you notice something's missing. Simon Sinek said, most people are going to go through life taking what's in front of them and being passive, never finding true joy. How are you? I'm fine. How's work? I'm fine. It's good. You know? Bits and scraps of wine here and weed there, and maybe you're good. For a minute. Roping ourselves into more and more debt, just being another face in the crowd. When I think about it, it's sad and it's just like so much to process. Just look at yourself from the balcony. What's going on with you? What is life to you? I can't answer that for you. But I am gonna run my way through the truth. Find my way through brick walls and glass-lined floors. We have problems, yes, so now what? You don't have 2 parents, yes, so now what? You don't have enough money, yes, so now what? We have the fight in us. We always have. Just pray that you don't have to put your child in a boat wrapped in cloth and push him away to the world of the unknown just so he can survive and have better than you did. We have come a long way. We have. But we have to remember, no one who's ever achieved something greater than they are has done it without facing hardships. It's okay to break down and it's okay to cry and it can be overwhelming, but we pick ourselves up and keep moving forward. Make your own definition of life, right? Make your own world, define life, how you want it and how you want to live it. That's what's important. There's no one way, there's no one life, there's no one similarity. Okay, we all have different lives and we're all individually unique, so we can all individually, all 7 billion of us, live different lives, and that's the beauty of Earth. There's enough resources for everyone. Just like have that at the back of your mind. Alright, thank you guys for watching this vlog. I'm gonna end this episode here, and if you're new here, my name is Ama. Do subscribe, follow me here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Be a misfit.